Hello everyone, and welcome back to Combat Radius. Today we're going to be running the Incheon defense mission, where the North Koreans have sent a large flight of Tu-2 bombers, IL-10s, with escorting Yaks to attack the port facilities of the city of Incheon. The strike package is only minutes away from the objective, so we are scrambling 2 flights of F-86s, Easy and Sugar, from the airfields at Seoul and Gimpo. We don't have much time to intercept the flight, so our objective is to keep the damage to the port facilities to a minimum. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Combat Radius. We're here today on the Incheon defense mission. You can see over to my side here we have, I believe, Sugar flight from Gimpo Airport, as well as the port city of Incheon below us to our 10 o'clock. Now, IL-2 Korea is currently in early access. If you purchase the Founders Edition of the game, you are able to get access on June 25th. So far, the game is looking fantastic. The visuals are great. The damage models are phenomenal. There are some performance issues in VR, but they are working on that, and I do expect them to have all of those worked out by the time the game goes to full release next month. Now I can see the enemy strike package to my 1 o'clock, and they will have 3 layers. The first layer will be a series of Tu-2 bombers at cloud level. Second, they will have IL-10s down low doing air defense suppression, as well as Yaks high up for air cover. Now, from what I remember, these North Koreans do not have the best training, so we're going to target the lead aircraft in each element. Hopefully, if we knock them out, the other aircraft in that element will jettison their bombs early. So I can see I'm going to line up on one flight here. I'm going to cage the gun sight. I do like the radar on this gyroscopic gun sight, but not for these head-ons. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, and boom, there we go. Looks like we maybe started a fire. Alright, it looks like the crew of that first Tu-2 has bailed out, so we're going to get high here and look for a new target. You can see a flight of Yaks there ahead of us, so we're going to stay fast, go past them here. And, okay, I see some more bombers below us. We'll line up on one. Alright, I'm going to uncage the gun sight here. The Saber has a computing gun sight with a radar on the front, so you see it's going to get small, and let's see. Oh yeah, look at all that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be making it to the target. And is he on fire? Yes, he is. Nice. Now, I'm surprised that a lot of these bombers are still continuing to target. These North Korean crews have a tendency to break their formation once they start taking losses. So you can see a few of our allies are still thinning out the formation down there to the rear. And there's another F-86 that's attacking the same flight I'm planning on going for, so we'll pick a different target than him. Looks like he's got the lead, and ooh! Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe he got the pilot was wounded. But we'll try and go for this one here. The radar is picking up some ground clutter, so I think we'll have to pick up a new target. And there's another Tu-2 out there that's on fire. So these guys are taking some pretty serious losses. Okay, good. I could see that one of the flights there jettisoned. You could see the bombs splashing into the water. It looks like maybe one of these flights is still going to reach the port facilities. Ooh. You can see, oh yeah, they're getting hit down there. You could see maybe 1, 2 ships that are hit. Some factories down on the coastline also got hit, so all of these bombers are empty, but we'll try to make sure that some of these guys do not get home. My gun sight is picking up ground clutter again. Now, the gun sight in the F-86 here uses a primitive radar. When that red light just below it turns on, it means that it's detecting an air target in front of you, and it will automatically calculate the range to the target for the gyroscopic gun sight. It's very, very useful for maneuvering targets at high altitude, especially when you're fighting MiG-15s, but at these lower altitudes it can be pretty finicky, so we're going to switch to the fixed gun sight here for this target. We're going to pull a little bit of lead here and just give him a nice fat spray, and oh yeah, and there we go, there's the fire. And ooh, we buzzed some parachutes there as well, giving them a little show. Alrighty, it seems that the bombers have been completely dealt with. They're either shot down or retreating. And luckily it looks like we didn't take too much damage to the port facilities. Maybe just those 2 bomb runs that we saw. So while we're up here, we'll see if we can bag ourselves one of these Yak escorts. I see a few high near the clouds ahead of me. And we'll see if we can actually get the gun sight to work this time. I know below 5,000 feet it tends to be very finicky, but the higher up you are, the more likely it is to track nicely. So I don't think that this guy knows I'm here, or he definitely knows now. Pull a little less lead, we'll give him a nice fat burst here, and yeah, he never really stood a chance. Now you really got to feel bad for these guys. Imagine having to go up in these old prop planes and you're being told to go up against F-80s and F-86s. All right. So we'll just take one more pass around the city and just make sure there's no stragglers flying around. Now I do see one aircraft below me, but that looks like a friendly, and maybe he's shooting at something down there. It looks like maybe another one of the Tu-2s. Really, I'm surprised he's still here. Wonder what's going on with him. Alright, well anyway, we'll head on down there and see if we can clean him up, but honestly it looks like he might actually go in. What is he doing? Like, I wonder if he's having some sort of control damage, or maybe even the crew has already bailed and that's just the aircraft flying around in circles, but regardless, we'll see if we can get down there and give him a little bit of assistance here in ditching into the water. Now we do have to be careful coming down to his level. The F-86 is a very fast aircraft, so there is a real danger of blacking out or potentially even damaging the wings. I know that in multiplayer that is a very, very big issue right now. You have a lot of players coming from other games such as War Thunder or IL-2 Great Battles, where that really isn't as much of an issue. But, you know, when you're going 500 miles an hour, even a little bit of pullback on the stick can pop those things off incredibly easily. I think for the Saber, you start getting damage at around 6 or 7 Gs, or at least that's what you're told not to pull, and you can have total destruction of the wings at around 12 Gs. Alright, now we finally got down to this guy's level. We're gonna come in for a pass. I can't quite see him, but we'll give him a burst, and... oh, listen to those sound effects. That's beautiful. They did a really good job with just the aesthetic of the game. It looks great visually, the sound is great, the damage model is absolutely unbelievable. They went above and beyond on every system in this game. Now it seems like that is the last of the attacking aircraft, so I think we can start making our way back to the airfields. Hold up, I got something up ahead here. What are these? Oh, hello. This is the crew of one of the TU-2s that went down, so we'll give them a little show here for them. The war is over. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please let me know in the comments section what aircraft you would like to see next, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. Signing off.